It's good. Yeah, for those that don't know, it's Wakanda Knuckles plays a really, really mean Cassie. Oh, is this the match already? Okay.
Yeah, it started. Oh,
Say cheese! Hammer time, baby.
really early, good breakaway.
It's forward, 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 man. Whoa, man. He's a great character, okay? Down two. Sweeps. Funny enough,
Another one.
the sweep of Shao Kahn happens to be his best move.
Funny enough.
It's like his only move.
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't really think that for a lot of characters, a sweep would be their best move. For a lot of them. But, you know, that was like 4 in a row.
Yeah, it gets you wondering, is Shao Kahn really the Emperor because of all those sweeps? Is he just a janitor in,
Well, you know, Kotal did oust him.
I'd like to think maybe he's a neat freak, you know? He just loves sweeping the floor.
He loves sweeping the floor. He likes doing it himself. You know, no other janitor can match up his neatliness.
Yeah, housekeeping in the Khan estate, not as good as Mr. Papa Khan over here.
Papa Khan himself. He does
Spear.
the
Okay.
as you mentioned, he does the cleaning up in the house, and he just like that he gets the cleaning up in the very first match.
And
so that's gonna be the
one on the board for Brian.
Yeah,
Welcome
that's right.
back to Brian. Also, we haven't seen him in forever. You know, him and his Shao Kahn.
yeah, he hasn't been back in a while. You know, a little busy with work, but you know, it's the first FGC Friday right after Rev Major, which was a totally amazing event, and
Yes.
he no stopping here for him. You know, you'd think that a lot of people are out not here right now after recuperate from the event, but he's right here, right back in the action.
Yeah, the grind goes on.
So let's see what Shin Edgelord is going to be doing to change things up right now.
Ooh, doesn't continue the string. That had a crushing blow.
A little too late on that airware there.
Sweep, escape failed. Not sure if there's a crushing blow to this, you know?
I think there is for Shao Kahn back throw. Good tech. He knew he was trying to go for it. Yeah, there probably is.
There should be. This is kind of weird because usually when the breeze sprays for the hammer, it glows green. But I think this particular crushing blow. What's conversion? Okay, no conversion.
Conversion. The Kubao reset.
Hey, Gia, Nico. Okay, hopefully we'll get to see you guys next week. You know, we miss Nico and Gio. We would love to meet you, man.
Yeah, we'd love to have you here.
The conversion pushes him to the corner.
All the way to the corner. I feel like Brian, right after he gets back into neutral, is just gonna go for a lot of those sweeps, just like that. He's trying to get
likes cleaning the floor.
trying to get the vortex in.
I mean, come on, Goro's lair isn't gonna clean itself, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, Goro's already dead. You know, you can't let him stay dirty.
He's the only one fit for the job.
Him and his hammer.
Him and his hammer. Slash broomstick.
And just like that, he's hammered 2 on the board. With a very convincing Shao Kahn win.
And while he's sweeping the floors, he's keeping everything clean. He's keeping the scorecard clean as well. Well, let's see if Shin Edgelord can pull out some dirty stuff. Some stuff that Shao Kahn can't clean up with his sweeps.
With this Cabal.
Ball stock? Okay.
I actually think Cabal is like one of the most well-balanced characters in the game.
By well balanced, do you mean like in general, like his moves are balanced, his frame data, or do you mean like his moves are kind of like honest?
I'd say honest in a way, and like he has a little bit of everything to make himself have stuff to deal with pretty much every situation you could put him in.
He doesn't have anything too dirty or too mix-up reliant, something like that?
Yeah. You know, it takes solid footsies to make him work. I think the only downside of this character is that he does get a bit boring, sadly.
Oh, I see.
Ooh, doesn't watch his legs. Okay, a lot of lows.
Yeah,
from
a lot
Brian.
of lows. They weren't all sweeps, but they were all lows.
He hits an all-time low a couple of times, gets him with a shish kebab. Okay, if he loads up 3 of that, I believe there's a crushing blow in one of his
3
moves.
in a row. Tries to go for the 4th one. Shin Edgelord knew he could duck that.
Instant air 1, I like that.
The, cross-up.
Okay, doesn't watch his legs. Okay, that's a very deceiving low, I gotta say. It's a low, but it looks like an overhead because you're blocking the first one, and Shao Kahn's a very tall guy. That's a crushing blow right there.
Set up here. Oh, nice down 2 there. Counter hit. Get up attack. And he catches the roll.
Ooh. Hammer time, baby. And praise for himself.
Nice.
I like that. See, you know, Shao Kahn, well, you see, he's a very religious man. Before he
very
swings the
re-
hammer, he wants the blessing of
He wants
his
to
Lord,
put-
you know, on it.
He sits down and goes to pray. Very dedicated, very religious man. Be
Exactly.
rather.
He prays for the prosperity of Outworld, you know? He's a very good ruler. What are you gonna see? Okay. Checks him. So slow. Doesn't watch his legs. Very deceiving low once again. Pushes him to the corner, completing the strings.
Look at that
Working
life
out for
lead.
him.
Oh,
It's a weird duck, actually. He ducked the throw right there, but you can still see it on
Yeah.
Xiao's head.
yeah. I was actually wondering, like, was that a duck?
It's
Well,
totally a duck.
it had to happen. You know, he went under it, but it still looks really good.
Our boy plays the center for the Outworld basketball team. Maybe that's why. You
That
know,
may be-
his
that's
hands
why.
went over. So
You know, yeah, I guess that's just a thing with huge characters, their hurt boxes, their character models look really janky sometimes.
yeah,
You know, like in Street Fighter 5 when you're doing a back throw with a relatively small character like Sakura against a huge guy like Abigail.
Oh,
He
yeah.
makes it look so seamless.
It's
and
like-
it looks really weird, but it works.
I mean, it's pretty much like flicking away a bug on your shoulder, I would say.
Yeah,
In this particular case, it's like watching a giant panda go to town.
a giant panda go to town.
That's a weird analogy. I mean, Shao Kahn practically looks like he came from Mad Max, at least in that costume, I gotta say.
Well, yeah. Now that you point that out. Crazy overhead.
Okay.
Can you hear?
Restand. Oh wow. Okay. Shin Edgelord.
Is he gonna net
Looking like he's taking it
you
around.
right now?
He played smart.
Oh.
Oh, okay, interrupts. Wastes the crushing blow, but still takes the round.
Takes the round, but that was a waste of the crushing blow there.
Shin Edgelord showing signs of life.
Uh-huh.
And I do agree, AJ. I don't think there's no patch in this match, you know? Just
Yeah, it's a
the
pre-patch
initial
match.
variations.
Not trying anything else new.
Playing it safe, going for the old variations. Doesn't watch his legs again.
Another back throw. Looking really good for Brian here. Another back throw though.
If it works, it works. Catches him.
The fatal
Ooh.
blow. Uses it all up and goes low. Didn't watch his toes there. And goes for Shin Edgelord's really got to
Respect Papa Khan.
Going straight into rematch, not gonna be changing his characters or even going characters like to maybe
Having
take
confidence
the,
in Cabal. I believe that Shin Edgelord wanted to play Nightwolf at one point.
oh, I see. Maybe he's not too confident in his Night Wolf just yet, maybe?
Maybe, perhaps.
Well, I wouldn't really know, but has he always been playing Cabal?
I think that was the character he wanted to play on release. And I mean,
I
even on the first day of the stream, well, we did get to catch him, you know, playing some Cabal. Ooh, say cheese down to its hammer time, maybe.
You can really
Okay,
see
good
the
breakaway.
difference in reach, you know? Well, you got a fist, I got a hammer.
But yeah, as Migo had a very good point about Shao Kahn. That hammer whiffs a lot. So this guy is the Mortal Kombat equivalent of a very cool looking RPG boss that just dies in one hit.
Mike, what?
Now think about it. He's like your Dungeons and Dragons character that just dies in one hit. He has like all this gear, all this weapons, like big weapons
Oh yeah,
and stuff.
like
you
an
made a
early
tissue.
boss, you know. He's got a lot of this cool stuff, you know, stuff to appeal to new players, but really he dies in like a couple of hits.
Yeah. And Brian here looking really good, taking a couple of games on set
counter
point.
Alright, gets
Puts
the
him in the
back
corner.
throw.
Okay.
Let's see if we can get something out of this.
Crushing blow. Okay, very smart stuff.
Alright.
Oh, no. Okay.
Got
Makes
the-
nice catch him with a
there
fatal
we
blow.
go.
Okay.
Nice fatal blow. That's not gonna be it, but that's definitely gonna give him a big enough advantage.
If he plays it smart, it could be his. He just has to
Alright.
make this count.
What is he gonna do here? Avoid the chip. Okay.
Okay, are we gonna see it? Oh,
No,
okay.
he's-
Nice.
And there we go. One round apiece.
One round
Edgelord
apiece.
trying to pick things up here. Might be doing well. Let's see if this is going to be generate a bit of traction for him. Carry on to the rest of the set.
Getting hammered, doesn't watch his legs.
No whip punish there. Oh,
Ooh.
nice tech.
Good tech.
Good tech from Shin. Edgelord.
Butts him
Gets
with a
whipped
hammer.
there. Counter hit. Oh, look at that max range down for punish.
Punish. Okay, this is turning into a poking match. For those that don't know, Brian's been into Sam Show for quite a good while. For quite a while, actually. Like, it's one of his favorite games to play. That's why his poking
right
games
now.
are very good right now. You know?
Yeah.
He's getting all the lows.
I mean, for a character that has a very distinguishable weapon, you know, a huge hammer, I think Brian's finding it really appealing.
Yeah, he's playing fencing with a hammer. How
Yeah.
many people get to say that? And
Oh, not gonna be it.
is that the match? Okay, that's the match.
But I spoke too soon, so that's gonna be it. That's gonna be the match.
And Hamsta Fuen, Brian takes it. But yeah, Shin Edgelord, let's give him a hand, guys.
All right,
You know,
good
for
job for
playing MK.
Brian there.